Hey guys, and welcome back to the show. And today we're going to be talking about the new game mode Chainlink and the maps. Now, to get right into it, Chainlink. Chainlink was introduced in Battlefield 4 Dragon's Teeth. And Chainlink is a variant of Conquest, so, players must link adjacent capture points, which causes, obviously, the enemy team's tickets to bleed quicker. And the person with the most tickets at the end of the round wins, and a round is 10 minutes long. I wish it could have been longer, but that's what they set it to. Now, how does it compare to other game modes? Well, it's still not as good as Conquest. Conquest is still number one thing. I don't think there's any tanks in Chainlink. There's transport vehicles like the quad bike and the SUVs, but they don't have any proper military vehicles in it, so it's mainly infantry combat. Now in Chainlink there are 7 objectives: A, B, C, D, E, F and G. They're named, so for instance, propaganda, A is monument, B is statue, C is cross street, D is field, E is school, F is apartment and G is back street. Now each flag in Chainlink only takes a couple of seconds to capture, a bit like in Domination. Comparing Chainlink to other game modes, the map is small, there's not many vehicles, so compared to Conquest it's a bit naff. But if you like infantry combat, then Chainlink is a really good game mode to play. Now, Pearl Market is great. I really like Pearl Market. Like how nearly every building you can enter, and the rooftops, and shooting other people on the rooftops and jumping down, and I just, wow, I absolutely love Pearl Market. Out of all the maps, it's pretty good. It features combat in narrow streets and on flat rooftops, and the map apparently is set in central Hong Kong, which is pretty cool, I'd say. But the map layout is just just buildings everywhere. But there's not a lot to say about this map other than you can go in loads and loads of buildings. You go up a staircase, and there's also rooms to the left and the right, so you can camp in there for the campers or snipers, and there's windows everywhere. And it's just a nice map. It's nice enclosed for close quarter combat. It's good, but also if you go up to the rooftops you can be a sniper and do long range. It's a very diverse map. I can't remember, I don't think the map has any Levolution at all, which is a bit disappointing, but it's DLC, there you go. Now there's a lot more to say about Propaganda. Propaganda is the only map that's snowy, if I can say that. So Propaganda is set in North Korea. So Propaganda, there's a lot more to say about Propaganda. Propaganda is set in North Korea. Similar to the other Dragon Teeth map, it's mainly infantry based with limited armor support. Now, the flags are a bit different in Chainlink and Conquest. In Conquest, A is statue, B is academy, C is schoolyard, D is slums, E is apartments. And in Chainlink, A is monument, B is statue, C is cross street, D is field, E is school, F is apartment, and G is back street. In Team Deathmatch, the match takes place on the western side of the map, between where Conquest flags B and D are. This map has Levolution, unlike most other Dragon's Teeth maps. And the Levolution is a train that will enter the map from the north of the railroad tracks on the western edge of the map, sounding its horn when it does so. Sounding its horn when it goes past. It travels south on the eastern. It travels south into the PLA base on the easternmost track and will instantly kill anything in its path. Make sure you look in both directions before crossing. But the feel to this map, this map seemed a bit too open for me. There wasn't enough cover to hide behind, and there was too many spots where there'd be loads of people fighting. It wasn't spread out as much, and it didn't seem equal. The sides never seemed equal. I think that I can't remember which side it was, but I think it might be the US side. I think the US side was had more of an advantage. Now, Lijiang Garden. Well, I think, personally, this was the best map. Lijiang Garden is set in Lijiang Park, a 142-acre park in Bangkok, in Thailand. There is levolution in this map, believe it or not. There are 2 water pressure control switches, south of flag A and C. When both are enabled, water will stop coming out of the vents, which will cause a huge mudslide within 25 seconds, giving time for players to escape the area, of course. The mud will fill over C flag and its surrounding area and will kill anything in its path. There are 2 IEDs on the train bridge that you can blow up as well, causing the train bridge to derail and explode, and it looks awesome. Now, believe it or not, this map is beautiful. The gardens are beautiful. How the map is laid out is really good as well, because it's open and then you've got the tight zones, and the bridge is great for sniping and for snipers, and then you can blow it up and change how the map works. I think it's a really well made map, to be honest, and it's probably one of my favourite maps. As well, there's a tiny Easter egg as well in Lijiang Garden. If you go here, there next to the water there will be this small hut. Now all you need to do is put C4 down, not on the actual door but near the door, and blow it up. Now once you've blown it up, you can go inside and there will be a radio. If you press square on it, most people won't hear anything, but if you equip the Battlefield dog tag or the Battlefield franchise dog tag thingy-mabob, then it will start playing the Battlefield theme tune. And yeah, that's Lijiang Park, or Lijiang Garden, should I say. Sunken Dragon. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a lot of information on this one either. Sorry. But we know that the map is very urban. That's about it. Okay, we're done. No, joking. Sunken Dragon is a map featured in Battlefield 4 Dragon's Teeth, like all the maps I'm talking about. The map features floodgates as its main levolution event, allowing players to open them and flood the map in a manner similar to Flood Zone. So for people that liked Flood Zone, you'll like Sunken Dragon too. Sunken Dragon is a very urban map. You've got buildings everywhere, and you've kind of got this dried up lake, whatever you want to call it, with a restaurant in the middle that has collapsed, and the restaurant is called the Sea Dragon. And if you go to the sign where it says Sea Dragon, it's just beautiful. And the restaurant itself, if you go inside, it's beautiful. It's got columns, it's got if you go inside, it blows you away. The architecture, the whole place is great, and if you go to the top, it's great for sniping. But yeah, that's about it really. There's not a lot on the Sunken Dragon, but it's a lot like Flood Zone. Thanks guys for watching again. I had fun making this video, also took a long time. Next video we'll be looking at the trophies / achievements of Dragon's Teeth. If you guys are the trophy or achievement hunters and just want to, you know, get a high gamer score, leave a comment down below saying what your favourite Dragon's Teeth map was. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, share, it helps.